What's going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Today we're out here in Santa Clara, California. Commercial carpet. (1,600 square feet). We got this larger room here. He said 5 rooms. This hallway. This small space. And then there's 2 rooms over there. So, I'll probably show you this one. Yeah. The other one's similar. So, I'm just going to do a quick vacuum, just to kind of get up a little bit of, little dust and debris, and go from there. We shall see what it do. It's DWES for life. All right, so funny. The customer's like, it's a green chemical, and I'm like, yeah, we don't really use per se a green chemical, but we use products that aren't harmful. Like, I had a customer that was a chemist, and he also asked about it because he had kids, so he asked to look at our product. So I sent him the SDS sheet. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's a good product. There's nothing harmful in it. So, I already knew, so this customer keeps asking. I'm telling him, no, we use a product that's not harmful to humans. I can show you what it is. So I went to the van. He follows me, and I got the product and I showed it to him, and he just said okay. But I opened it. And I said, this smells like oranges, like citrus. I said, it's not a strong, smell. And I put my nose to it, and I kind of gave it to him to see if he wanted to smell it. And he kind of shook his head like, no. No. Hey, don't ask. I'm gonna give you what you need. It's DWES for life, y'all. Alright. So we did that little piece there. Vacuumed pretty much everything except for the one room he was in. But he got out the room and said he changed his mind. So I'm going to vacuum that one later. So he flip-flopped on me. Did one room, or he went to another room. He was in the last room. Went to a different room. So I vacuumed his room. And he said he needs to be in the other room. Like, come on, man. Hey, look, if you call us out, stay put. We'll make adjustments around you if we can. People always wonder how I do this. It ain't that hard. Or why I do that. Because I like my line straight. In this case, it doesn't really matter because it's commercial. You're not going to really see anything. So when I dry stroke that area over there, I just did the V's, but because you can't see it. So it doesn't really matter. Only time you're going to see me doing stuff like this is if it's large areas of commercial, or if it's a customer that, I'm just trying to get up out their house because they're annoying. If you take offense to it, you might be that customer. Look the same. This carpet not really dirty. Once I vacuumed, all the stuff came up. There's a lot of dust. Pretty boring, I know. I know a lot of you guys want to watch dirty, super dirty carpets being cleaned, but man, we're not the one really. Like, we get them, but it's not like that. Not every single cleaning, man. I'd rather clean carpet than clean some dirty carpet. It's DWES for life, y'all. I'm looking at like this thing. I'm like, what the hell is this? Got a tank attached to it. Question for y'all, if you're watching, do you guys prefer videos like this or sideways? I know sideways ain't gonna do nothing, but you get what I'm saying, because it's already on a portrait. So we're going to do this room last. He was originally in here. Well, he was in here, and then he went to that other room. So I vacuumed this room, and I told him he could stay in the other room, and we'll come back to that room. And then he changed his mind. So I'm gonna stop the machine, the truck mount, and vacuum this room. It gets jumpy in certain areas. I'm going to do as much of this hallway as I can. So I'm not, BSing around here. I just want to get this stuff over with. I put a lot of hose in here because I wasn't sure if I just go to here, if that's going to equal that over there. So I kind of ran it like an S, excuse me, like an S and then out. I got post-nasal drip, so like a lot of times I gotta clear my throat. So excuse me. It's DWES for life. Alright, so kind of working backwards. Like I said, I just want to finish as much area as I can so I can do those 2 rooms, because I still got a vacuum, so I got to turn the machine off. See how it's jumpy? I know Randy, he's like one of those ones where he just, Randy Janitorial, he soaks up game when he, when we say something, he just soaks it up, takes out little bits and pieces of whatever he needs. When it comes to commercial, because he was just saying that he wants commercial but doesn't really have any, I don't go out there and advertise for it. They just call me, like just like this one. They called this morning, and because of the price, I said, let's do that today. So I put them in after my first job, Because here's, mind you, I only do 1 to 2 jobs a day. That's all I need. I'm cool. I'm not greedy, man. So, I've done jobs for John Deere. They called us maybe a couple years ago. So really, it all depends on, I guess, your website. You know, when they Google you. Right here, we only use half of this so far. 50 gallons, 50. All right, so we're just about to vacuum this area here, this little room. But one thing I want to bring up is because they were talking about odors. I don't smell nothing. I didn't really smell anything when I came in, but the whole thing is like, me just cleaning the carpet, it's a big part of it, but, you know, like I've told you guys in the past, you guys have walls, you know, paint, furniture, you know, doors, these tiles here, these are old. All of these types of things also contribute to odors. So he wants, you know, a green product, but he also wants, he's asking about deodorizers, or, you know, like, he wants like a fresh, clean smell, but, you know, look at this. These blinds, these throwback, you don't want to touch these, boy. You end up having to buy them. You know, the HVAC, all the ducts, those things have odors in them. The other thing I noticed, pet doo-doo. So, there's some over here too. So I'm saying that because all these things contribute to any kind of odor you're picking up. Everybody's a little different. So the thing is he may be smelling something that I can't smell, and I may be smelling something he can't smell. So cats probably, as you walk in, you probably can smell cat pee a certain way. So all these types of things have to be clean, painted, if you really want, you know, an odor-free place. You know, you could do ozone. You can have your air ducts cleaned. You can have the place painted, carpet cleaned, ozone machine running through. There's so many different things. So I'm gonna start vacuuming so I can get the heck up out of here. It's DWES for life. Alrighty, we are almost there, man. One more room after this. He left, so we're able to do this room. All right, y'all, so I just took the hose outside, turned the truck mount to idle, because I'm about to get ready to put stuff away and get the heck up out of here. It's not bad. You know, the stuff you guys see those are the lines where it's, you know, wet, but it'll all blend in. It'll all blend in. You know what's funny? Well, I don't know. So we were talking about the valve the other day on the wand, where it's like a soft. It has a little, you know, give to it, but if there's no pressure in that wand at all, the valve will just, it's easy to push the little valve, right? I flip it over, and because I'm flipping it over, the handle is down, so it's pushing the valve up. So it's basically opening the valve, and it was shooting up, hitting the wall right here, and it has some water on the floor. If that ever happens to you guys, don't get nervous, don't get scared, don't get nervous. Just dry up as much as you can. Just go slow, a bunch of dry strokes. Don't touch the wall, because if you start wiping it, you may see a difference. It was only in this area here in these two panels, and you can't even tell. So you just got to let it dry. This here, this is something, I don't know what this is. I could tell they had a bunch of desks in here, but this is like ground down. So that's what you're seeing there. You see a lot of the seam where they put the pieces of the carpet together. There's also, you know, you can see the seam here, and it goes straight through. And then huge gaps where the seams come up or come together. This room here, this is a biotech company, I guess. Hallway. Once it's dry, it's all going to blend in. Same thing here. Because this is so thin, I just put it on there. It's not going to do nothing. You're not really supposed to put wood on wet carpet, but it doesn't really. It's not going to be a big deal. All right, we put this stuff away so we can get up out of here. I already put sometimes this thing, if I do that and I turn it off, sometimes it'll reverse. So instead of cutting off, it'll be like blah, 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 blah. And that's the sound it makes. I guess the blower goes backwards, and then sometimes the top shoots off. But we done here, man. We just put this stuff away. I'm gonna leave y'all there. It's DWES for life.